All credit is reserved for these individuals. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You already know who it is. It's your boy Cranks, and we're back at it again today with a much more casual video. Today, we're going to be comparing the two versions of the first version of Colorbox Red. So we're just going to be doing a comparison. This isn't a reaction video. I already know what each one is. So, alright, whatever. We're just gonna jump straight into it, and share my thoughts on each one. The scratch version and the co-create version. So, let's get into it. Starting off with beat number 1 on the scratch version. Alright, real nice, real catchy rhythm. It's a nice sound. Alright, so far that's real good. Now moving on to the co-create version. Alright, starting off with beat number 1 from the co-create version. This one is a major change. It's like, when I first heard this, I was shocked. It is completely different. It's just a straight up jump scare every time. Definitely more, almost a drill beat, you could say. Now let's stop before we get before our eardrums break. Personally, I like the red version, the original one, the scratch version, a lot better. It is just much more catchy. It's much more subtle. It is way less intense, and also his design is just really cool overall. Moving on to beat 2 of the scratch version. Quite literally sounds like someone hitting 2 paper clips together. Alright, beat number 2, co-create version. Now that's an actual sound. It sounds much nicer. He looks a little better, but that's a good sound. It's like a clock playing ping pong. Overall, really good. Beat number 3, scratch version. Damn. Shawty ain't doing so hot. Shawty could really need some soup. You know, some nice chicken noodle soup. Alright, not amazing, not great, but whatever. Alright, beat number 3, co-create version. It kinda sounds the same, just with reverb. Not much changed. Actually, I think I like the other one, because the reverb is a little much. I don't like the sniffling. I think the sniffling in the scratch version is a little weird. I do like I think I do like it better. It just sounds a little more natural. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Alright, beat number 4, scratch version. He's just a silly little guy. Nothing. I don't even know what he's supposed to be besides just, well, bricks. But he's just a silly little guy. Look at him. He's so silly. Anyway, as for his sound, that's a nice little sound. It's just tick, 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 tick. Simple little sound, nothing crazy. And I like the way his little eyes move. Alright, beat number 4, Kokria version. Good lord. That is completely different. They even gave him a little trowel. But besides that, geez, it's like a whole tribe of, I don't know, tikis just slamming their heads into the drums. Personally, I like the other one a lot better. This one's just way too intense. I do like the trowel though. What have I got? Finally, beat number 5, scratch version. Well, it really is nothing remarkable. It's just a simple little metronome beat. Just a little heart monitor. Though I do think this is one of the better heart monitor polos. It's simple. He has a nice design. I'll admit. Like the wires, the little face is nice too. Little movements. It's all just nice. Finally, beat number 5, Kokria. Now, I have to say, I like the original one a lot better. The design, it looks like it's more shaded in some parts. The color is a little darker. But they completely removed the things that I liked. They removed the little heart monitor line, they removed the wires. Now, it just doesn't look as good in my opinion. The only thing I like is the sound. It sounds a little deeper. I'll put it side by side for you. But other than that, I don't like it. I'm dying! Next up, we're moving on to the effects, starting with the scratch version, effect number 1. Nothing crazy. It's a nice bass. It like vibrates a little. Feels just right. The design is nice. The spiked. I got like spikes and fairly rigid looking. The face, in my opinion, looks more feminine than masculine, which I think is what it's going for here. But overall, nothing crazy. Alright, beat number 1, Kokria version. Overall, sound, sticking to appearance, I like this a lot better. This is fairly menacing. The eye and the X, I think that looks really cool. Sound-wise, it seems like it's going in the other direction, or maybe just going up and down more often than the other. Goes down, then it goes down again. Yeah, it seems like the changes are just much more noticeable than the other ones, which sounds like a bass, just holding the same note for the whole time. So overall, I have to say I like this one much better. Right? Effect number 2, scratch version. Overall, this is, I think, is one of the more iconic and recognizable sounds of this mod, or heck, maybe Colorbox in general. I don't know. If you guys like my video and want me to do more Colorbox, which I would love to do, the whole series. You know, like the video, consider subscribing, and comment down below if you want to hear me keep yapping. Anyway, back to this. Overall, very simple and rounded design. Now, it is nice that they made it kind of like rounded with them at different angles, so it actually doesn't look just flat. And as for the sound, it's very retro-ish. Personally, I don't think it fits the vibe very well. All the other sounds are very simple, kind of just chill, and then this is just, I don't think it fits very well. It's still nice though.
What a nice treat.
Alright, effect number 2, Co-Crea. Okay, I have to say I absolutely adore this. I love this in almost every capacity. It's like a complete overhaul. It's better in just about every possible way. Now it looks a little more shaded. I like that they added more. It looks like it has more hair. The eyes are more at more visible angles and more rounded. As for the sound, I completely love it. It's like a piano. It's very synthy. I think it fits. I think this would fit a lot better with the original sounds that are much more chill, because I feel like a lot of the beats are really intense, like beat 4 and beat 1. But overall, I have to say, I love this completely. Right? Effect-free scratch version. Nothing crazy. I feel like this sound is just a little out of place. It has a bit of a weird rhythm. The design is okay, but it's okay. Right? Effect free, Co-Crea. Good news is we've upgraded from a 5-year-old hitting a chime to now a elementary school student hitting a chime. It sounds a lot better. It's got a faster rhythm. The design is relatively the same. I do like that they made the hat facing more towards you, so you can actually tell it's a hat. They made his geode, or rock, a little more detailed. Nothing crazy, but obviously I like this one a lot better. Effect number 4, scratch. This is quite literally just someone making the sound of gears. Now, I'm not upset by that or anything. It sounds funny, and I actually think it fits. Now, as for his design, I really don't have much to say. It's hard to tell even what he is. Like, he's got a lot of hair. So, that's kind of weird. He's just got a poncho or something. So, yeah, that's it.
What really grinds my gears? Fortnite.
Alright, effect number 4, Kokria. So, I'm not exactly seeing how this is an improvement. We went from someone mimicking gears to now clanging pots and pans together. Now, onto design. I can definitely see some improvements. They added more shading to the gears, so they look more metallic and almost reflective. So that's nicer. He looks a little more rugged. And again, hairy. They smoothed out the hair down here. Still have no idea what he is, and now they've given him eyes. Which I actually do like. And they just gave him a Walmart t-shirt. So overall, nothing crazy. I have to say, I actually like the other one better. I think it fits much better with the more stable rhythm. I kind of wish the older version had the eyes. I think that would give it a little more character. Yeah, I kind of have mixed opinions on Effect 4, but it's fine. Finally, Effect number 5, Scratch version. Well, this is a very nice representation of a minimum wage worker. So we went from a single exhausted sigh to now having to deal with an annoying 5-year-old.
Pass me the big griddle!
Right, melody number 1, scratch version. Now, I mentioned before I was a fan of piano because I myself play the piano, and I'm gonna tell you, ladies and gentlemen, right now, I am a sucker for this melody. This is, at the moment, one of my favorite melodies ever. It captures the vibe almost perfectly. It's just so nice. His design isn't really anything crazy. It just kind of looks like you took a fruit roll-up that was a piano and just wrapped it around him. Alright, melody number 1, Kokria version. just when I say it's my favorite one, this one comes along and it just completely one-ups it. It's beautiful. It's enough to make a grown man cry. It's just beautiful every way. Like, if you don't like this, if you're not soothed by this, go get some help, man. Like, seriously, this is just really good. Overall, the design, I mean, again, nothing crazy, but I do think it's a little nicer. It looks more like an outfit rather than just having it wrapped around you. Like around the head, around the neck, and around the waist. I just want to listen to it one more time. Alright, melody number 2, scratch. Just little bells or chimes. Well, in the lore, this is supposed to be an instrument, but I have no idea how in the world this is an instrument. What are you playing it with? Just bang your head against something? Does that make a different sound?
Let him cook!
Melody number 2, Kokria. So, definitely a makeover. There's a lot of things to say about it. First of all, the design's a lot better. I love it much better than having it as a whole headpiece, making it look like something straight out of a 90s diner. It's more of a necklace, actually acting as an instrument. Overall, it's just better. Oh, and she also kind of cute.
FBI, open up!
Alright, melody number 3, scratch. Now, say what you want, but I believe Melody 1 and this melody are two of the most recognizable. And when you think of Incredibox Red, overall, I love it in every way. It's triumphant, or almost memorial-like for like a fallen comrade or something. Overall, just a really, really nice sound. Melody free, the Kokria version. Overall, I have to say, there's still not much to say about him. The only difference here is they enhanced his look a little, and they changed the sound a little. It sounds like it goes down like one more step. And it sounds more brassy than before. Alright, melody number 4, scratch version. Now, I really have nothing to say. I don't know what you guys were expecting. I have nothing to say about his design. But his sound, that's like, it's a very interesting sound. It's very distant, like melancholic. Melancholic? I think so. I think that's how you say it. Melodic. Would want to run into the distance with it. Melody number 4, Kokria. So this is a major change. This design, again, really nothing. Nothing. I mean, it's a little more shaded, guys. I don't know what you guys are expecting me to say about it, but his sound, they completely changed. It sounds, good God, the ringing he's letting off. I gotta, the sound sounds like a Japanese or Chinese. I'm really sorry if I'm offending someone. Sounds like a flute that that plays over like an expanse in the distance, like, you know, camera panning over massive landscape. This is the sound you'd hear. Overall, nothing crazy. Moving on. Melody number 5, scratch version. Now, the design is nothing crazy. Definitely just, you know, like teen rebellious armbands, crop t-shirt, black vest, I guess, or maybe it's part of the t-shirt. 2 different horns, and, well, whatever in the world she is supposed to be. But the sound, very unique sound. Kind of like if the main character just followed another character or discovered something very surprising, very beautiful, like entering like that one scene from Avatar with the trees and stuff when they go to those like trees of souls or something. Overall, very nice.
Yes, Queen! Slay! Slay your enemies!
Melody number 5, Kokria version. Okay, so as for appearance, definitely got a rework, and I think this one looks a lot nicer. Definitely kept the teenager vibe. I do like the black inner shirt with the red collared outer shirt. I think that looks a lot nicer. Now as a hat, very cool. I do like, and moving on, I do like the animations. The sound kind of sounds like something out of a cartoon, but definitely a lot more melodic, but kind of sounds like a little effect that you would hear. Overall, I actually like this one a lot better. I think it fits the vibe much more. I think the other one was just a little too, like, almost emotional. Here. The other one was almost a bit too emotional to, I don't exactly know what to say, but you get the feeling when you hear it. Meanwhile, this one, it's more whimsical, you could say. Overall, sounds much nicer. Now, I already know what's going to play. For anyone who has played Incredibox Red before, you know what you're about to hear. You know damn well what Voice 1 sounds like. And for those of you that don't know, I suggest you prepare yourselves.
Paint it tan red, you like the coaster we have bled. Paint it tan red, you like the coaster we have bled.
Do I really even have to explain this to you guys? Moving on. And once again, Voice 1 and the other one.
Red paint the love of the town. Know myself best with a dozen rounds. On my shirt, on my shoes, on my knees. The color of blood and the color of tea. Red paint the love of the town. Know myself best with a dozen rounds.
Now, I have to say, I like this. I like the lyrics a lot better. That's the thing with some Incredibox mods or versions. I like the vocals, but I don't like the way they're saying or something or produced. This is a perfect example of that. It just kind of sounds like they sung it in, like, I don't know. Kind of just sounds like they sung it in an empty room. Alright, I'm gonna stop this before I get an aneurysm. Alright, voice number 2, scratch version. Alright, whose grandpa is this? Why did you let him outside without giving him his meds first?
Flaming scarlet, glowing robot. Flaming scarlet.
Okay, who let their retarded grandpa out this time? Alright, voice number 3, scratch version. Overall, very nice sound. Good appearance too. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hexagon chain. Honestly, it looks like he could be in something like Enter the Gungeon, if y'all have ever played that game. Looks like he could be an enemy, an NPC, or a boss. Definitely looks like he could fit in there. Overall, sound is very nice. Now I know I said the other ones were like a little too melodic or like, you know, whatever. But I don't think he's as bad. I think he works pretty well. Overall, just very nice. Yep. Now, I think we can all agree that this is a lot better. Like, look, it's much better shaded. The animations look a lot nice. They look a lot more rounded. It sounds nicer. It sounds much more triumphant, kind of like melody free. Which in that case, let's play them. Let's let it loop around for a second. Oh, also, he's got a nice little animated mouth that makes it much more expressive. Voice number 4, scratch version. Like, it's nice, but that's it? Like, just that one sound?
That's it.
Now, I gotta say, I like this one a lot better. As for... well, it's clearly better. It gives off the vibe of, like a monastery or something. He overall gives off that vibe. Like, he's a monk. So overall, just a nice sound.
Monkey.
Finally, voice number 5, scratch version. Now, well, you know, I'll be real, she kind of a cutie, ain't gonna lie. Sound-wise, it's not my favorite, actually. Like, it sounds a little out of tune in my opinion. Say what you want, but I don't like it that much. Now, you're gonna have to hold me for a second. Hear me out. Hold on. She kinda better in this version. She's showing a little more. I'ma keep it for real. And her sound is nicer.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!